recall, we were gone for about 2 months because we couldn't talk about Jeffrey Epstein. And now everybody wants to act as if they want to have like a real honest conversation about the victims and the survivors and everybody.
Things just got really messy in the political world because Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett stepped in to reality check some wild allegations flying around about Erika Kirk and her supposed connections to the Epstein ring. And let me tell you, this situation is scalding hot right now. Before you start thinking this is just another day in politics, hold up. We're talking about serious accusations that could destroy careers and ruin lives. Honestly, this whole situation shows just how dangerous social media can be when people start throwing around names connected to one of the darkest scandals in recent history. So let's rewind for a moment for anyone who needs context. As we all know, Jeffrey Epstein was a wealthy financier who was convicted of trafficking minors and running a horrific criminal operation. He died in prison in 2019, but the case didn't die with him. His partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, was also convicted, and over the past few years, courts have been unsealing documents that contain hundreds of names.
Convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein has been accused of sexually assaulting countless teenage girls. Last July, the wealthy financier was arrested, and many of his victims were looking forward to finally facing him in court.
Things got sticky when documents linked to Epstein dropped, and social media went wild. People started pointing fingers, assuming anyone named was guilty, which isn't how legal documents work. Allegations against Erika Kirk began circulating online, gaining thousands of shares and millions of views, prompting Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett to step in. Meanwhile, Congress has been debating the release of all FBI files on Epstein. The House recently passed a bill to make them public, sparking a political clash. Democrats accuse Republicans of protecting Epstein-linked figures, while Republicans claim Democrats have skeletons too. This all came to a head on the House floor on Tuesday, November 18th.
Because the president campaigned on the Epstein files while we were campaigning on things such as affordability. We were campaigning on the things that now people are complaining about, right? Because of the tariffs and the fact that you guys won't say anything until the president.
Jasmine Crockett confidently called out Republicans for supposedly taking money from Jeffrey Epstein, naming Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, McCain Palin, and Rick Lazio. Democrats thought they had a gotcha, but none of the donations were from the convicted Epstein. They came from a New York doctor with the same name, some even after Epstein's death in 2019. Crockett was actually defending Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett, who faced censure for texting the real Epstein during a 2019 hearing.
Thank you so much. This is a distraction to take away from the fact that the guardians of files is literally trying to protect files. The president is a convicted felon and an accused offender. Stacey Plaskett hasn't been accused of either.
The irony is thick. Crockett accused Republicans of Epstein ties while defending a Democrat, Stacey Plaskett, who was actually texting Epstein during an official hearing, getting coached on questions and receiving a good work text afterward. Crockett's claims about GOP donations were unverified and backfired. She later clarified that real evidence should go to law enforcement or credible journalists, not just viral social media posts.
Trump and Epstein were besties. We've all seen the pictures of them. We saw the birthday book. So why are y'all more interested in talking about Stacey Plaskett than Trump's relationship with the man?
Crockett emphasized that the Epstein case involved real victims who suffered real trauma. Using his name for political attacks or unverified claims disrespects them and undermines genuine allegations. She criticized how accusations have become political weapons and demanded that anyone targeting Erika Kirk produce actual court records or official testimony, not just screenshots that could be fake or misleading.
Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio. I just want to be clear. If this is the standard that we're going to make, just know we're going to expose it all. And just know that the FEC filings, they are available for everybody to review.
While Crockett demanded evidence for claims about Erika Kirk, real Epstein court documents were being unsealed, naming hundreds of people. But being listed doesn't mean guilty. Names include victims, witnesses, investigators, and bystanders. Social media often ignores this nuance, jumping straight to judgment. Legal experts warned that context matters, and proper journalism, like Julie K. Brown's reporting, is what ensures accountability.
Julie K. Brown is with us. She was the investigative reporter at the Miami Herald, whose series, The Perversion of Justice, really broke this story open.
On social media, allegations spread in seconds, and once something goes viral, correcting it is nearly impossible. Jasmine Crockett isn't just defending people for show, she's a former civil rights attorney who's spent her career fighting for those falsely accused, so she knows how devastating unfounded claims can be.
Have no information, and that's why we need these files to be released, because we are looking for transparency, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, or independent. Listen, if people decide that they want to continue to support a person who may be a pedophile himself, or a person who obviously is covering for pedophiles, that's on them, but they should know at least the devil that they have decided to pick.
There's been a coordinated effort by political groups on both sides to weaponize the Epstein case. Democrats accuse Republicans, Republicans accuse Democrats, and the truth gets buried. Some accounts spreading claims about Erika Kirk are known for political hit pieces. They don't care about victims or justice, just takedowns. Online reactions were split. Many praised Crockett for demanding evidence, while others pushed the "where there's smoke, there's fire" narrative. The real issue is that people want justice, but not the slow, careful investigation it requires. We also found a pattern. Similar, evidence-free Epstein smears were launched against multiple political figures using the same coordinated playbook.
I am pushing for what the American people have asked for, which they are asking for transparency because they want to know who these child rapists are.
Some coordinated campaigns use anonymous accounts to spread false Epstein allegations, vanishing after going viral. Anti-trafficking groups warn this undermines real victims. The authentic unsealed documents show thousands of names, many with innocent explanations, nothing linking Erika Kirk. Jasmine Crockett demands evidence-based claims, better media literacy, and action against misinformation. The takeaway: social media can ruin reputations, but justice requires proof, not chaos.